while. Hey, today is January 13th. I think the last video we put out was exactly a month ago, or pretty close. All good here. Everybody's alive and well. All 10 fingers, all 10 toes. It was just, December was crazy with work and travel and the holidays, so it took a little bit of a break, but back at it. And I wanted to share a couple of updates with you guys. As most of you know, the Leadville lottery results came out yesterday and Matt got into the race, which is really, really exciting for me. Probably not as exciting for him. He's not been training. Now granted, he's been riding bikes a lot longer than I have, so he doesn't need to probably do as much work. But I think he was anticipating not getting in and just being able to take care of the dog and the food situation and all that other stuff, get some footage. So now we have to come up with a plan B. Yeah, because he's gonna be riding it whether he likes it or not. So that happened. We also went ahead and reserved a campsite for Leadville because we bought a camper. We were looking at different options, you know, like hotels, Airbnbs, that type of thing. But we want to make a couple of trips out before the race so I can kind of see what the route's going to look like. And we also want to be out there a couple of weeks early so that I can acclimatize. So with the dog and everything, we just figured it made the most sense to just buy a camper. So we did that a few days ago. It's here at the house. It's a lot nicer than I thought that a camper would be, which is cool. And we'll be staying in that 2 weeks prior to the race. So very exciting. Also, since I now have my race bike and it's on the trainer, good to go, I've been riding it, I decided to sell my road bike. And the reason for that is it's really not necessary for me to have two bikes right now. It's cold outside. I'm not going to be doing a lot of outdoor riding. So in order to help with expenses that we have now, I'm going to sell it and get another one in the future. It's bittersweet, but necessary, and I think it's the right call. I've also made some changes for my training. Decided to kind of hammer out my base training plan. So 3 days a week, I will be doing interval and sweet spot training, and I'll do that in a block with 1 day of light weight training. And then on the weekends, I'll work in some longer rides, some endurance rides, just to build time on the saddle. And my plan is to do that until April. And then from April to race day, I will be finding a Leadville specific training plan. I've been checking out Training Peaks. There seem to be a few on there. So if any of you have ever used Training Peaks or know of a Leadville specific plan, maybe not on that website, and it's worked for you, feel free to let me know. Save me a lot of time and headache if I end up picking one that doesn't work for me. So that's the major updates over the past month. One more thing, Matt also got a drone. He's super stoked about it. Yeah, really, really exciting. That'll make riding footage a little bit cooler to look at, and he's really stoked about it. So, all right, yeah. So that's the latest and greatest. Now that all of the puzzle pieces have kind of found their home, where we're going to stay, whether or not both of us are going to be in the race, that type of thing. All of the question marks that we had to answer have all been answered. So now it's just a matter of, putting our heads down, putting in the work, riding until Leadville. Yeah, so that's the plan going forward. Camper is going to be critical for that. We're going to be able to take it to go do some cool rides in cool places. Can't really ride here a whole lot right now. It's, either cold, gross, wet, whatever. So yeah, we'll be able to hopefully escape some chilly weather and go somewhere nicer, get some cool rides in. Yeah, now that we're halfway through January and back in the swing of things, I'll be back on track with pretty regular riding schedule and filming and keeping everybody up to date with my progress. So that's it. See ya next week, maybe? Probably.